I think there's things that when you watch him play where he'll make mistakes, he'll throw into coverage. Like the game repetitions to me were something that he needed. He reminds me a little bit of Mark Sanchez in terms of only played 1 year and then went to the league. Like I would have loved him to come back just to get another 12 or more games under his resume. But look at the quarterback draft this year. There's some unknowns, and I think Jacob, his natural talents are going to allow him to really impress some people as we get going here in the draft.
Yeah, I wonder about timing on this decision as well. I'm with you. I would have liked to see him play another 12, 13 games next year for Washington. I wonder about timing. Next year is the Trevor Lawrence draft, Justin Fields, et cetera, so maybe didn't want to be in that. Number two, coaching change. Chris Peterson leaves, obviously. Do you think the coaching change at Washington was an impetus for him leaving?
No, I don't. I mean, every player I've talked to there, especially with Jimmy Lake, being the guy, nobody flinched, and you look at the quarterback meeting room there, it's a lot of young guys. I mean, there's going to be a true freshman, Ethan Garbers. Chase Garbers, his younger brother. He just went undefeated out here in California in high school, big-time recruit. There's going to be another redshirt freshman, local product who is talented, and then they got a guy who will be a redshirt sophomore. So it's not like there's anybody I don't think would have pushed him for the job. They're going to have a new offensive coordinator, so there's something there, I'm sure, in terms of learning a different style of offense. And Jimmy Lake's not going to turn his program into one where they're going to run the quarterback. So it wasn't style or scheme. I think he, to your point, I think he looked at the draft and also looked at his journey. I talked to a lot of guys. Remember Kyle Allen? He is the guy who had another year in his college eligibility. But he was like, you know what? I transferred a couple times. He was at Houston. He was going to transfer again, and just things didn't work out. And he was like, you know what? Let me just go and bet on myself. And I think Jacob Eason's situation is much healthier than that in terms of winning, starting, playing, obviously. And he's had some brilliant moments. He had the throw. I'd call it the throw of the year in the Pac-12 against BYU. It was a seam throw down the middle to Aaron Fuller for a touchdown. You're just like, wow. Like Tua makes that throw. I don't know if there's any other. Trevor Lawrence makes that throw. I don't. There's a couple guys, as you referenced, can make those throws, but it was impressive. So I think those things, when you look at the positives, he'll skyrocket. I think there's definitely going to be holes to poke in his game, but he hasn't played in a long time. So I think those are all probably going to be fair.